In 2020, come on now.
I ain't ready for that battle.
Hey.
I ain't ready
You're
for
going to
that
be
battle.
suspended, bro. You got suspended so we lose.
Gotta do it. Even the DX is black and silver. You know what I'm saying? We gotta knock this motherfucker out, dog.
Is that the mayor?
That is the mayor trying to wave through the.
What up?
Happy Halloween.
Oh, dude, you recording all this, right?
Issues.
I don't want to hear you and shit.
Yeah.
Let's start the show. I don't know where you go after that. Let's just.
Yeah, motherfucker got some issues.
That's funny as a bit.
Episode 169 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Catching, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. Hey, Jay, you good? I'm just saying, you want cues and shit now, so I'm just going ahead and point and smile and shit.
He did the winking the gun at you.
Winking gun. The good old winking gun.
Take this motherfucker. I have the Eric J.
Oh, without it.
Only known as
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman.
The gentleman.
The everyday gentleman.
24/7.
But better known as KW.
Take that. I feel like a street prophet this week.
Oh.
But you look like Velveteen Dream.
Want the smoke.
Right.
I like that energy. Velveteen Dream and Street Profits. Sign me up. All right. Tim, could you tell the people where they could find us on social media if they were looking for us?
All right. So you can find us at www.technicalfile.com. Don't forget to put the K on that motherfucker. TECK.
Damn right.
You can also find us on Instagram and the Twitter at Technical File. Also, we have a Facebook page, Technical File Podcast, where you can also join our Facebook group, Technical File Pod Overtime, where you can join in with the listeners, fans, and fam. And finally, and last but not least, see our beautiful faces on this YouTube. Come say hi.
Like I say every week, man, if you guys enjoy being a part of this amazing Tech File fam, share with everybody you know. Your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your granny, your baby mama, your baby daddy, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, right now.
Call your
Stop what you're doing. Share this on every platform. All of that.
Hey, tell everybody about Tech File. Call your ex. Tell your ex about Tech File.
Yeah, might as well. You know you think about them anyway.
I mean, it's not like they don't know already.
Exactly. So yeah, share with everybody you know, man. Tech File Challenge this week.
What was it last week?
Who's gonna win the finals? They were all in the comments for the most part.
Oh, okay. What people were saying?
It was a lot of Miami love in them comments, man.
Oh, hey, man.
A lot of Miami love in them comments.
Y'all in trouble.
Ain't nobody here. Ain't nobody. Get your nappy head ass down, nigga. What the fuck? We got a whole barber in the bubble, nigga. Go see him next game. Nigga, we ain't in trouble. Nigga, have a seat, my nigga. Nobody worried about.
Hey.
Ain't worried about Jimmy Butler.
Hey, Jimmy said y'all in trouble.
Fuck out. Fuck out of here.
Hey, he let niggas know mid-game. He can't guard.
We gonna go there.
We gonna get there. All right. I'm gonna have to stop you, gentlemen. All right.
Almost.
He's about to have kids in the NBA. He's about to. Do we have a Tech File challenge for this week?
I had one, but I lost it.
See, Tim. I'm all riled up.
Nigga got me heated on top of shit. Well, you know what, nigga? Let's go outside, then. You know what I'm talking. Nigga, I got some Lakers right here, with these fish, nigga.
Don't forget your mask.
Ain't nobody trumping out here, B.
Ooh.
That man was struggling.
That man was gasping for dear life on the tip.
I was
Neighbor.
damn, nigga.
How you choking on air?
Ain't nobody gonna help him. Get it?
Hey.
Distance, god damn.
Damn, oh, it's windy. It sounds like when you blowing a baby face and shit, he couldn't even breathe his breath at all.
His face on.
Hey,
He like a drowning turtle, nigga. That's what he like. Your motherfucking ass down, nigga. You got the road and have a seat, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
Oh,
This shit is real,
drowning.
nigga. Dude out here. Boy, wow.
Hey, that ain't nobody on this show, boy.
Yo, boy, wow out here. Nigga.
Whew, that was funny. Okay. We just gonna move fast.
I was gonna say,
Move fast. Where can listeners find us?
Wherever you find podcasts. That includes Apple Podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
Google Podcasts,
Yep.
Stitcher,
Yes, sir.
SoundCloud,
SoundCloud.
Spotify,
Spotify.
Amazon Music.
Amazon Music.
You look like AOL music guy.
They got the check, nigga. I do a whole promo.
iHeartRadio, Himalaya,
Like a player.
Wooshka.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
We gotta do like a countdown or something, cause y'all.
Yeah.
I'll be looking at y'all and shit like, all right, I'm gonna start when they start and shit.
That's the one thing that recording remotely has not been kind to us on.
Yeah,
Not at all.
The
like y'all gotta do like a One Mississippi or something.
I'm telling you, the first
Still go
show
dog.
back is going to be ridiculous because
It'll be
I'm doing
lit.
all the ad libs. All the ad libs.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit as a bitch.
Liddy 2 Titty.
Hell yeah.
I did all of them, right?
Yeah, that was it.
I believe so.
And wherever you're listening to this podcast right now, while there, make sure that you like, subscribe, rate, review. 5 stars or better. It helps us and we appreciate it.
For sure. Let's shout out the top listeners from the past week. We're going to start with the listening cities and then go international. Fellas, we were in 8 different countries.
Oh, what? That's
Yes.
what's up.
8.
That's what's up.
Gang, gang.
Run that back.
We're gonna run through the top listening cities from the past week first. This is another week where number one was number one with the bullet, and then everything else was pretty close. So, number 1, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Way to show out hometown. It was
All right,
mad
Milton.
love. Number 2, Miami, Florida.
Miami.
They've been there strong. Okay.
Miami.
They was all hate listening to Ken and shit.
Right,
Oh, yeah.
5 minutes
I don't
ago.
give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Number 3, we had Cypress, Texas.
Texas always show love.
Number 4, Chicago, Illinois.
Chi-town.
Appreciate you.
Number 5, Racine, Wisconsin.
Race.
Hello, neighbor.
Number 6, Menominee Falls, Wisconsin.
Hello, neighbor.
Number 7, Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin.
Hello, neighbor.
Dude, I be struggling to say that every time I'm Pleasant Prairie.
Too many
Can't do it. It's the Pleasant and the it's the
And the
prairie.
prairie.
It's the prairie.
The prairies would they catch you up.
They get caught.
The prairie get caught.
The
Number 8.
Lord have mercy.
Number 8, we had Bridgetown, Barbados.
Barbados. I see.
Barbados.
Welcome back, boo.
Hi, Rihanna.
Number 9, we had
She's
Munich.
supposed to be in the bubble tonight. Well, not in the bubble, but virtually in the bubble
game.
tonight.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
Number
No wrong, she have been at the actual game in Miami.
Man, looking at
Right.
LeBron hard. Number 9, we had another international city checking in the top 10. We had Munich, Germany.
Okay, Germany, how are you? David Hasselhoff.
Number 10, we had Picayune, Mississippi.
Hey, Picky, you been here for a minute, bro.
I'm- I'm gonna tell y'all off mic what I think of every time you say Picayune, because it ain't pleasant. Like not shitting on Picayune, but it's too close phonetically to something else. I'm like,
yeah.
That's where my mind goes. No offense, Picayune.
That's probably. Never mind. I'm not gonna slander Picayune.
Whoever down there picking who, let us know you down there.
Hey, I actually know who it is. There's good people down there listening. Yeah, it's some good people. Shout out to them.
Shout out.
And also, let's shout out our international listeners from the past week. As I mentioned, there were 8. You heard 2 in the top 10. So we gave love to Germany and Barbados already. We also had Egypt.
Really? Oh, okay, Egypt. What up?
Okay, Tim.
Dance like an Egyptian looking at.
Right. That's what he was over there doing. We had Spain, trusty Spain.
Okay, Spain. Always showing love.
We had Belgium.
Belgium been okay. I see y'all been here for.
Been strong.
I see y'all been here for a minute. Welcome back.
We had Russia.
Welcome, Russia. For some, you're always here. Thank you. You here? I'm starting earlier. I know you
consistent.
Hey, I was actually your boy earlier, so I know. It is what it is. Fuck 'em.
We had a comment on our YouTube video of the show, I think last week or the week before, and it was like whenever Russia get brought up, it was like y'all niggas get shook. And I think about that comment every week now.
Somebody from Russia mention you be shook too.
Hey, you in Russia? Hit us up on social media. Let us know who you are. You in Russia?
Yeah. Shout out. You show us love, we show you some love.
You gonna show y'all listening. Let us know who you are.
We also had South Africa.
Oh, okay.
South Africa, what up?
Shout out.
Welcome.
Hello. And we had Romania.
Dope.
Okay,
welcome.
Romania.
Welcome. Definitely come back now. Come back now.
That's tight to know that our voices were heard in other countries. Like,
dun, 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 dun.
That's tight.
They probably think I'm ignorant as fuck.
That's why they tune in, Ken. That's why they tune in.
We gotta extend into South America. That's the only continent we ain't hit.
I know that's the only. They only give you the region for South Africa, but.
I thought it was the country of South Africa.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. You're right. I thought you were talking about zero in, like more specifically in like what part of South Africa, and I was about to be like, I don't know, man. That's all we gonna get.
No, I was saying South America, but okay, it's cool.
Oh, I misheard you. Okay, yeah, we good.
Because you got the money. You heard with the rest dazzle today. You can't hear.
No, she out there with the boom, 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 boom.
I heard with the purple rays, you know.
It feels right in my soul right now. It feels right in my soul. Let's start the topics of the week though.
Wait. I didn't want to put this in like the regular part of the show, but I do have, because somebody commented on our post earlier about voting. Please, if you aren't registered to vote, register. If you haven't voted yet, get your absentee ballot.
Yep.
Before whoever is doing this push about like registration, I voted already. Please stop like push notificating me. Please stop texting me. Stop calling me. I voted already. Please, goddamn. Like they are gangbanging on voting right now. Like I swear to God, like Jesus Christ. Okay, but seriously, go vote.
Definitely.
For sure, we endorse that. Yes, go vote. We are all registered. We exercise our right. Make sure y'all do the same thing. November 3rd.
Absolutely. So
all
a few weeks.
Shoot, we gonna have to do that before every start of the topic discussion until the election. Matter of fact. But let's get into the sports stuff of the week. Pick 'em pool. So I just need to say this was a really rough week for me with the pick 'em pool because I forgot to change my confidence ratings and all my upset games that I was just taking the stab on were my high confidence ones.
Oh damn!
And they didn't pan out.
Yikes!
It was rough.
You're so strong this week.
But shout out to our week 4 winner, Johnny. Shout out, little brother. That's what's up. Shout out, bro. Shout out to Johnny.
Shout out, bro.
Amongst us. Ken finished first. Ken, you also did not have a great week, but
No, it was a rough week for me. I was like, all right, then.
You had a rough week. And you first.
Tim, amongst us hosts, Tim finished first.
Oh, okay.
It won't happen again.
Ooh. And then Ken. And then myself. Yeah. Okay. So let's make our picks for this week. If you are in our pick and pool, make sure you just pull the app up. Go ahead and just put your picks in along with us.
So like, yeah, let's do this.
Thursday night football. You have the 3-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the 3-1 Chicago Bears.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a halfway decent game.
Nick Foles did not look great last week.
All right, first of all, I knew the Colts defense was good, but like they was like 43 yards, bro.
No, they cold.
Like I was just like, bro, we can't do shit. I was like, yeah, damn.
Somebody did bring up a point. Like he did lose the quarterback competition to Mitch Trubisky. Like
He did. Yeah, look at now we see why. But it was the Colts defense. They are cold. And they lost Malik Hooker. They're all pro safety and they still cold.
Yeah.
they out here losing hookers.
And the offensive line is good too.
Yeah, they got one of the best offensive lines in the league. I think they're considered the best offensive line in the league.
Yeah, so I mean, we lost. We had no answer for him though. Couldn't do that.
Are y'all gonna lose this week? Y'all gonna lose
Not
to Tom Brady?
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady for to get that ass bust.
Y'all need an offensive line.
We ain't worried about it. Tom Brady forget that ass bust.
You got a defensive line.
We ain't worried about it.
Okay. You see what happened?
Trust.
You see what happened this week when y'all went against the defensive line? Y'all finna go against another one.
We have Nick Foles.
It ain't the playoffs. It ain't the playoffs.
We have.
He gotta get better. That's why he only good in the playoffs. He ain't carrying nobody regular season to the playoffs to the Super Bowl. No, he took over in the playoffs. You only need him like 4 games.
I'm definitely going with Tampa Bay.
Yes, for sure.
Even though they're not gonna have LaShawn McCoy or OJ Howard, they might not have Leonard Fournette, but I'm gonna still go with Tampa Bay.
For sure.
Like adjacent head coach.
Like good case. Okay.
Oh, I was thinking hard, like, wait, what? And I was like, oh, yeah, I got you. We have the 2-2. What a disappointing last 2 weeks for the Arizona Cardinals against the 0-4 New York Jets.
Like quarterback.
Arizona. Yeah.
Might be a shootout. Shit.
Yeah, Sam Darnold ain't playing. It's gonna be good old Joe Flacco.
Oh shit, that's where he's at.
Oh shit, it's Joe. We're going to Arizona for sure.
Oh, I did not know he was with the Jets.
I didn't know he's still in the league.
He's the starting quarterback.
Yeah, he gonna be able to throw a pick, so it better. Do what he normally do.
Hey man, that boy Joe he would throw it up. They ain't got no wires. What am I talking about?
Exactly. He don't got nobody.
They got Bashard Perriman. That's number one.
You bring him up every week.
That's all they got.
He must be fast. He got to be fast. That's what.
All the Jets receivers is fast, but they all hurt.
That's a clean sweep for everybody, right? Arizona all around.
Yeah.
The 2-2 Carolina Panthers against the 0-4 Atlanta Falcons.
When they firing their coach,
they gotta get a win, man.
Wait, sorry, who's playing?
Black quarterback.
The Panthers and the Falcons. Yes, the 0-4 Falcons. I saw because
Free Julio.
I'm plugged in the Falcons Twitter and they were complaining about the commentary on Monday Night Football, saying that the commentators were Dick Wright and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He was busting y'all ass.
That was my response. Like, what were they supposed to talk about?
Y'all wasn't doing shit. Like,
they gotta that's the shit. Like, man, they'll be talking about him.
Man, you gotta stop talking about Rodgers because I know he just completed that pass. I mean, I know he made a touchdown pass. I mean, I know he ran for that play. I mean, I know, like all the big plays was Rodgers. Like, what the fuck you want? What do you want?
Out his top 2 wide receivers.
Aaron Rodgers with undrafted free agents is better than Matt Ryan with first round draft picks.
Imagine
Julio
if he'd have had
and
them
Calvin
two
Ridley.
niggas.
I
Just
mean,
one of them two caliber. Just give us one first round receiver. Aaron would have been doing dirt, bro. Dirt.
and y'all saw Aaron comment earlier about how it makes him, it amuses him that
He
people
echoing the
talk
truth.
on his bad seasons when his bad seasons are some quarterback's career years. And I was like,
dang.
Talk your shit, King.
Right.
All
Like,
you do is do the face like, oh shit.
that's the number one argument, bro. Everybody like, Aaron had a down year. I'm like, it's still better than most motherfuckers' career years. Like, come on now.
He was so smooth with it too, because like he just said it like matter of factly. Everybody else like, oh,
Yeah. He was just like,
it's facts though.
It's facts out here.
he was sitting there leaned back in his chair the whole time. They going crazy. He just sat there and was like, I mean, it is what it is. So,
I mean, nigga, we ain't right.
Are we all going Carolina?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
In
God.
the second half. The first half, I got Atlanta by 2 touchdowns.
We have the 1-2-1 Cincinnati Bengals against the 3-1 Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, it's Baltimore.
Black quarterback.
Yeah.
Definitely Baltimore.
I hate to see it, Joe, but you're in the FC North.
It's a rough division.
Twice a year.
Yeah. We have
In NFC East, it is not.
the 1-3 Denver Broncos against the 2-2 New England Patriots. Now, Cam didn't play last week because he had a COVID test, but they're saying that he's asymptomatic as of Monday, so yesterday of this recording. It's possible that he could return to practice as soon as Thursday. So he might be playing this weekend. At this point, as we're recording, we're not quite sure.
So maybe you guys can clear this up for me. So does he have to test positive for a certain amount of days before he can come back to practice, or is it just that he has to be asymptomatic?
I think he has to have a set number of negative returned tests come back because he's been getting tested as well, and they've been negative. Or wait, actually, let me not lie. That might not be accurate. I don't know. I thought I saw something about him being tested, but I'm not sure now that I think about it.
I believe he has to have a certain amount of negative tests to come back before he's cleared in order for him to play. But regardless, the Patriots defense is good. Had they had Cam on Monday, they probably would have been able to. That would have been a good game, bro. Cam then would have. They might have won, but the Patriots defense is good. So I'm going with the Pats and Bill Belichick.
Ken, what about you?
Yeah, I'm going Patriots.
It's depending on Cam because their quarterbacks look shaky.
Yeah.
Cam wasn't gonna beat them out. Shit.
That's why he won so early in camp. It's like they saw what else they had. Like,
come on, bro.
Hoyer was terrible. God,
Hoyer been terrible.
Then Jared Stidham come in. Like, come on, bro. This is what y'all was talking about. Come on, bro. This is what y'all was.
They put him in a tough situation, though. To be fair to him.
The fuck out of here.
If he was all that they hyped him up to be, he would have been the first option anyway, or the second option, I guess, after Cam.
We're good with no, y'all wasn't. Shut y'all, man. Them motherfuckers there. We good with this. No, the fuck you wasn't.
Just to follow up on Cam Newton's testing. So, technically, the Patriots nor Cam Newton have confirmed that he tested positive or if he was actually just exposed to somebody who tested positive. Regardless of such, what he needs to do to get back to the team is that he needs to be asymptomatic and test negative twice on consecutive days, or 10 days need to pass since his first positive test. So given how long he's been on the list, he probably tested positive for it. So he has to be asymptomatic and then test negative twice consecutively. So that's how he gets back in the game.
Anyway, best health to him, like regardless, asymptomatic or not. Hopefully he just get healthy. That's the most important part.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Like COVID had like a brief, very small, very narrow face turn, but it went back to being bad guy after that. I knew that was stuffer. Like, yeah.
No, I understood what you were saying.
No, I know. I'm saying like the transition away from that.
You can't. You can't. So I'm gonna just say.
Speaking of a bad guy, Bill
I'm
O'Brien.
just. I'm just picking the Patriots, fam. I'm just picking the Patriots. We have the 1-3.
Baby.
The Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, we get shut down against the 0-4 Houston Texans.
Cut all that shit.
You said Jaguars and Texans?
Yeah.
I'm going
Texans due for a win.
Roman Cannell's first game.
Black coach, black quarterback. Come on now.
Yeah. LA Rams against the Washington football team.
LA.
For sure.
Money. The Rams actually look really good.
Mm-hmm. I know y'all saw Jalen Ramsey and Golden Tate fighting though.
Man, one, he stuck that motherfucker on that hit. That was a clean. Golden Tate was like, I ain't going out like that, bro. Ain't you done my sister, bro? No.
Do you want to give the backstory? Should Tim be the one actually giving this messy back? You gonna add all kinds of stuff in. And
I'm gonna just give the facts as I know them. Jalen Ramsey formerly dated Golden Tate's sister.
Wait. I just got an idea. Could you just say the story with the facts? And Tim, can we get like how you would have said that? I'm just curious to how off the rails you would have went with this story.
No, I want to go off the rails with it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Go ahead, Eric.
Okay. Jalen Ramsey used to date Golden Tate's sister, has 2 children with her, I believe. Mm-hmm. Dumped her over the summer while she was pregnant with the second child. And
pregnant with the third, I believe.
Oh. So they have 3 kids together?
I believe so. I believe it's 3.
Okay. They have a number of children together. He dumped her while she was pregnant. I think he has a new girlfriend now, too. So
he does. He left her for a dancer.
The Great American Love Story.
Did Golden Tate say he was going to see him in the season?
Yep.
I was going to say, I thought I remember there being a little kerfuffle on Twitter when all this broke over the summer. I just can't remember what exactly was said. So,
then
they played the game. As Tim mentioned, there was a collision that Jalen Ramsey got the better of.
That was a beautiful fucking hit.
It was
what did he say?
Yeah. And then they met at center field, but 50-yard line after the game. And threw hands.
All the videos I've seen, I can't quite make out like where exactly they are in the pile of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like I need someone to like draw a circle around it, like here they go, because I could not figure out where they were. I just saw bodies.
I need like one of them reenactment videos like they do on like the crime shows, or like this is where they first make eyes on each other. And then Jalen Ramsey takes a swing, Golden Tate gets him,
I
need to blow up.
Style.
I know they got an all 22 on the video, so go ahead and release that.
We ain't gonna get that tape. NFL ain't coming up off that. It's bad for their league image.
Yeah, man. But I mean, like honestly, I feel like Golden Tate has a license to throw hands every time you see that man.
Facts.
I would agree. His sister though was tweeting like pretty much like she was above it. She was like, I'm not even about to entertain none of this. So I was like, there you go, sis. Protect your own energy. Let them just be ignorant on TV. We have the 2-2 Las Vegas Raiders against the 4-0 Kansas City Chiefs.
Black quarterback.
That's a clean sweep, I would assume.
Yep, Kansas City 8.
Yeah, that's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah. The 1-2-1 Philadelphia Eagles against the 3-0 Pittsburgh Steelers.
See, y'all talked me out of it last week.
What? Right. The Eagles?
Yeah.
I was surprised as you.
Yeah.
Just as surprised as you.
They're not going to beat the Steelers, though.
Shit,
black coach.
They will beat San Francisco.
San Francisco ain't have a black coach.
Fair enough.
See, got you there, ain't I?
You get you every time.
Yeah, I'm going to
Is anybody picking Philly in this game?
No.
Hell no. No.
The 1-3 Miami Dolphins against the 2-2 San Francisco 49ers.
Shit, I damn near want to pick the Fitzmagic.
This might
black coach.
they're trying to get Tua ready. Like they told
They really
Tua,
are.
like it's not your week yet. Like Fitz is still playing pretty decent. Like we gonna ride with Fitz another week, but your time is coming.
I wonder if he'll be there.
Your time is up. Your time is now.
Maybe they'll wait to the bye.
I don't know when they go. It depends on how Fitz does. I think they're really looking at it like game by game. Like,
are they 1-3? He ain't really doing
it's also very fair. I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm going Miami.
Excuse me. Same.
Well, I like to see Tua this season, so I'm going to go with San
Two
The 3-1, the 3-1 Indianapolis Colts against the 3-1 Cleveland Browns.
Man, fuck the
I'm
Colts.
going with the Colts.
He's still mad at the Colts.
Exactly, the Browns, motherfucker.
The 3-1 Cleveland Browns.
Everybody all geeked up because they beat on the damn Cowboys. Everybody beating up on the damn Cowboys.
Don't do that to them because people can tell about the Falcons.
Everybody beating up on the damn Cowboys.
You can only play the team that's in front of you.
I hear you.
And if the team is bad, then you better beat up on them.
Yeah, I got Odell in there.
Odell.
I am too. I'm going with Cleveland.
I'm going the Colts.
Yeah, I'm going Browns too.
Bet on the defense over the offense.
That's all. No, I'm getting never mind. Keep on. Sorry.
The 0-4 New York Giants against the 1-3 Dallas Cowboys. This division sucks.
I damn near want to go with New York.
No, Cowboys got
One black quarterback.
Off of these games.
Listen, if the
Hey,
Cowboys
Prescott's been playing good, dude. Prescott's been playing very well.
If the Cowboys lose to the
Dude,
Giants,
he threw for over 500 yards and they lost.
In the L.
But that's not a good thing when you got Ezekiel Elliott as your running back. Like, why are you throwing enough, like, to throw for 500 yards? Like, Mike McCarthy going Mike McCarthy.
He really took the ball out of Zeke's hands. He ain't really gave Zeke the ball like he used to.
if you know your defense is bad, why are you not just trying to extend the time of possession? Like, I understand that Dak is doing good, but
LaShawn McCarthy. That's why.
Is his middle name? His middle name really ain't LaShawn. No, I ain't think so.
LaShawn. Hell no.
Damn. Fuck him.
Dallas.
New York.
Oof. Tim won't know how to act at the Cowboys.
I'm putting this, but I ain't winning too much because you putting confidence one.
You need to stand on your shit.
Right. Go ahead, put that up to 15.
I'll leave it where it's at. It's at number 3.
The 1-3 Minnesota Vikings against the 4-0 Seattle Seahawks.
I'm going with Russ in them. That's 16.
Seattle Seahawks never bet against Russ.
Yeah,
Black quarterback.
Unless he playing the Packers.
Yeah.
Then you just gotta get the rest of the sheet.
I'm gonna just ask y'all real quick.
Like
so far through the season, Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson, who's having a better season in your opinion?
It's just like
Russ is
Sophie's choice
right
Jesus
now.
Christ.
But so is like it's.
To
and
me,
you can say that the receiving core is comparable too. I mean, Tyler Lockett is better than anybody we got on the field right now. So and then DK Metcalf will be number 2. So I mean, Russ got better receivers.
I was gonna say, how is that comparable then?
Right,
Right.
I'm talking to myself.
He's thinking through it out
Russ
loud.
got better receivers and a better receiving core, and he's mobile and shit. But he's been throwing like 4 to 5 touchdowns and shit a game. Hey, these motherfuckers been getting money, and they still got a run game.
Yeah, Ken already gave it's Russ. I think.
I said before the season even started, Russell Wilson for MVP this year. Before the fucking season started, I said. Now everybody jumping on board. Fuck it.
I'm gonna go.
Trying to jump on board now. I've been saying this.
I mean, you say like you jumped, like you went out on a limb, like he was the MVP runner-up last year.
Oh, for Russell Wilson, come. Respect. Put some respect on this man's name.
Shit, I'm gonna go with Aaron.
See, the thing with it is that Russ has better numbers, and I feel like, I mean, that's what it comes down to, really. It's raw numbers, like you mentioned. He's throwing 4 to 5 touchdowns a game. Like he is.
Okay.
He is on. Aaron's thrown over 300 yards, I think, once, maybe twice this season. Like it's like Aaron's doing very well in the scope of the offense. His throws are crisp. He's looking great. I'm not diminishing him, of course. I'm a Packers fan. I just think Russ is been playing a little bit of a higher level, but both of them have been playing very, very well.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. Aaron Rodgers cold.
Yeah, of course. We were just marveling about Aaron Rodgers 5 minutes ago or so. So
you can't lose. You can't lose in this argument.
Would it be fair to say that Russell is playing better, but not playing better? Russell has had the better season, but the Packers are playing better?
Yeah, because they ain't got no defense in Seattle.
And our defense ain't great against the run, but
right. That's what I'm like.
Not breaking right now.
Packers offense.
We definitely got better secondary.
Yeah, but I guess just like the balance on the offense, like the running game, like makes it so that the Packers are playing better. Like Seattle is more reliant on Russell Wilson.
True. They got Chris Carson. Chris Carson is nice.
He's
Chris Carson.
Yeah, but I feel like it's more.
It's still a rush show.
Yeah.
For sure.
And that's what fans have been wanting in Seattle. They've been wanting it to be a rush show. They've been waiting on this. So most Seattle fans that I know of are pretty happy.
Funny seeing you guys here after all them years, like, run the damn ball from the 1 yard.
After that.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Jair Alexander for shutting down Calvin Ridley.
Listen, we got a better secondary for sure.
Yeah.
And we got better.
Kevin King kind of mid. Like every time I see him, he getting beat or getting a penalty.
You call him mid?
He is. That's.
I had big dreams for Kevin King too. Man, I really did. I always thought he was gonna be Jair Alexander. I really did.
You know what? Actually, their numbers are a little bit closer than I thought. Aaron Rodgers and Russell's.
Has Rodgers haven't thrown an interception this year, has he?
Not one. Russ got 2. Although one I saw wasn't really his fault, but it doesn't really matter. Russ
and he missed out on 1 touchdown thanks to DK.
I'll just say this and then we'll move on to the next game. We have a short slate this week, so we're just enjoying it. Aaron Rodgers has a 70.5 completion percentage. He has thrown for 1,214 yards. He's averaging 8.7 yards on every throw. He has 13 touchdowns and no interceptions and a 128.4 quarterback rating. All right. Russ is throwing for 75.2%. He has thrown for 1,285 yards, which is like
60, 70 more than
70 yards more than Aaron. But he's averaging 9.4 yards every pass. He has 16 touchdowns over Aaron's with 13. And he has 2 NOs, and his quarterback rating is 136.7. So it kind of showed like they're playing on the same thing, but Russ is doing something that's just a little different right now. But
they're neck and neck.
Oh, this was their neck and neck.
Well,
all right.
Crazy years. I appreciate it. I'm thankful. Let's just carry it throughout the season.
Yeah, I'm thankful.
See y'all in the NFC Championship game. We need some revenge in that area.
Speaking of revenge, sorry, just real quick. Like the Packers, like everybody maligned the Packers draft this year, but their first round draft pick was actually a pissed off Aaron Rodgers. So,
no, I still would prefer Patrick Queen. Did you see he stopped the man with his forearm by himself at the goal line, stuffed him. The man jumped over. He said, "Huh."
I told you Patrick Queen is a sore spot for Tim on this show. You can't even say his name.
I didn't. He did.
There.
You know what? You can't bring up the draft because it gets him all riled up. Like you bring up the Lakers and can't get all riled up. You bring up the
Packers was in the second round. Guess what he did? Jumping over niggas, throwing touchdowns.
See.
We
look at him rocking like a crazy man.
We got
I'll take a pissed off Aaron Rodgers over all that.
6'5", 290-pound running back sitting at the crib.
We're gonna move on because he is really rocking like a crazy person right now.
You know, rocking need his fix.
But
it's off, man.
Monday Night Football, we have the 1-3 Los Angeles Chargers against the 2-2 New Orleans Saints.
I'm going to.
What's up with Tyrod? Where you at?
We already gave. No, Tyrod ain't coming back, bro. It's Herbert's show.
Hey, Herbert's been looking great.
Yeah.
Well, it don't matter. Black coach. Let's go ahead.
I'm going with the Saints.
That's my initial thought as well. But I kind of think that the young gun might outduel the old gun in the dome. So I'm gonna go with Yeah, Bree's arm looked a little.
Try.
Yeah. Well, we played them. I was watching. I'm like,
flat.
man, it looks like he's throwing as hard as he possibly can for this ball to go 10 yards.
Get his Peyton Manning on.
Like the way he would wind up, I'm like, oh, he sees something down the field, and it would literally be to like the first down marker. And I'm like, wow.
And it
floating. I'm like, oh, where is it gonna land at? Oh, right here. That's it. That's all we getting.
Like the camera, the pan real fast and shit. It just like.
Ooh, shout out to New Orleans though, beautiful city. Your quarterback's getting old though.
I'm being in Louisiana this weekend too.
On what?
Are you traveling? You
It's an emergency. Yeah, we gotta go make bust this move. It's a quick show. I'm coming right back.
Understand.
Blessings to you.
Be safe, brother.
Oh yeah.
All right. So make sure you set your picks. The Tennessee Buffalo game is not in the CBS app at the moment, but because Tennessee had, tested positive for COVID, they got their game with the Steelers moved and postponed to the 25th of this month. It's looking like Tennessee will be ready to play based on how their test results have been coming back, but they are expected to be without 9 players as they go into Sunday's game. So if this game takes place, which is looking like it will, do you have Buffalo or do you have Tennessee? I'm going with Buffalo.
I got Buffalo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the team not having like a breakout or a break. Which brings me to so they got lucky that Tennessee and Pittsburgh had the same bye week. Like, what is their contingency if they have to cancel a different game or postpone a different game?
They already moved. They be moving to like the back end of the season. Like the Tennessee Pittsburgh game is moved to week 7.
I just said, like, if they don't get lucky where they had the same bye week, like, how are they going? Like, what's their contingency then?
I think I seen something where they said they might add an additional week.
Okay.
I think I seen something where they said they might add an additional week.
I hear you, brother.
It's okay. All right, thank you.
The XFL is coming back in 2022. It was announced. So, just so y'all know, it's coming back. The Rock's excited about it.
In the Rock.
He also got a TV show coming out too.
Is it called Young Rock?
I think so.
Oh, really? I gotta see the.
He gets all this money.
Man, he
gets all the money.
He's been using quarantine to plan some things out.
He's still collaborating with his ex-wife.
He's doing what with the Who?
That's dope.
Well, his ex-wife is his manager, or at least she was for the longest. Yeah,
she on everything.
They have a production company together. Yeah, and I think her brother is like the third partner in it. So like, you can be amicable with your ex.
Oh, of course you can.
How long is that?
You just ain't meant to be married, but still be friends and partners.
Some coaching news. We're going to talk about the NFL first and then an NBA hire. So first NFL, the Texans fired their coach and GM, Bill O'Brien, probably because he started having too much dip on his chip for somebody who ain't won a game.
Dip on his chip.
During Sunday's loss, he told his OC that he was actually going to be calling the game as well. So he called Sunday's game offensively. And, I don't know if he should be calling plays, head coaching, and being a general manager all at the same time. But
everybody in Bill.
I think the chip outweighed the dip a long time ago. Like when he decided he wanted to trade their best player.
Or their first and second round pick.
Yep. You gonna quit after you ruined the team?
In the same trade.
I mean, not quit. He got fired, but y'all fired.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the point at that point? Like, let him finish the shit out.
Damn near.
That's like drafting the team and then hiring the general manager after the fact.
Who does that?
Fucking Jets. Like, it's just some bad organizations out here, dog. Like, you can't explain some shit. Some shit it's just bad. It's just bad. It's the reason why these teams have been in purgatory or just bad for years. Cleveland, Jets.
Hey,
dang, the Browns like, why we catch it straight? We 3-1.
Out here.
For the first time since 2001.
But it's about the now, brother.
Y'all ain't been 3-1 in 19.
They are winning now.
That was like 4 regimes ago. Like Give these people their
This
chance.
week is gonna be a new milestone.
Romeo Crennel is the interim coach of the Texans, as we mentioned. So good luck over there. The Philadelphia 76ers hired Doc Rivers. They signed him to a 5-year deal. I don't know what he is going to do with Ben and Joel, but
he said they'll be fine. They work well. Did y'all see any parts of like his conference thing? He said they work well together, and that he said he see the guys working on things that they're needed for the team. Like, so they asked about Ben Simmons not having a jumper. Well, that's not a big deal. You know, if we got to work on it, we got to work on it. And I'm just kind of like, I'm pretty sure it's been the same shtick for a while now. But he said that, you know, clearly that Embiid is going to be a dominant big for him, and he's watched film on him, he's excited about him and stuff like that, and that clearly Simmons and Embiid could work together. And I was just like, okay.
All right.
I mean, it's not the cleanest fit, but I do think that they at least need. I think that they could work with the right coach. Is Doc that right coach? I don't know. And it seems like it's more about personalities at this point than even their on-court fit. Like, it seems like they don't seem to like each other. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if Doc is the remedy for that situation, given his track record in L.A., which we talked about last week. But he never could get Chris Paul and Blake Griffin on the same page. It seems like he couldn't get Paul George and Kawhi Leonard and the old guard with the Clippers on the same page. So we'll see.
I'll be curious to see what he does with Al Horford too.
That was my question.
I don't think he'll get a chance because Al's out of here.
But who gonna take Al's contract?
Somebody else that got a bad contract on their books.
Somebody.
Now I'm gonna just throw this out here because I've heard of this possibility because people have been trying to brainstorm where in the world the Bucks could trade Eric Bledsoe to. And they mentioned the fact that, you know, his boy is Bron.
Yeah,
Lakers need some point guard help.
Hey, y'all got Kuz?
Oh, fuck.
Y'all got Kuz and KCP. There you go.
Shit. We got an interloper. Yeah. Bye. My son just like busting the door like the Kool-Aid man.
What can you do it? What can you do it, Daddy?
But yeah.
What will we take back from LA?
You said what?
What will we take back from LA?
I have no idea. It was just thrown out there.
Sounds good to me.
I have seen like if it's a 3-way deal, like dumping Bled in LA and then rerouting whatever you get from LA to the new team.
I do think because of his defense, Bledsoe's garnered.
Dang, Seattle blowing out Vegas. Sorry, I have Game 3 of the WNBA Finals on, and I haven't looked at the score in a while.
Hey,
I don't know what happened, but Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
At least my glasses faded away.
No,
they just leaning like.
Turning like Batwoman and shit. I don't know why they lean, but they lean.
But Seattle's up dang near 30. They about to be a WNBA champion. So
yeah,
shout out to them.
So you look back at this video.
I was gonna say I was looking.
I will. That day, and your glasses doing like this. What you?
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Go ahead, Eric.
I was just gonna say, like, it's been clear that Seattle has been the best team, like, won the entire bubble, but especially since game 1, like, the Aces are not in the class of the Storm.
Yeah, they have gotten completely outclassed. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. I thought it was
I ain't either, but yeah.
A far more competitive series, but
Stewie and Sue Bird.
Yeah, they took off. Sue Bird out here setting records.
The playoff record or like all-time record for any game?
I thought it was an all-time record, but it could be a playoff record. I'll have to double check. But let's get into the radio segment for the week. He made some comments that ruffled some feathers because
that nigga was just talking.
It was, he was on KD's podcast. That is, of course.
It was his safe space.
Yeah, and he said some stuff in his safe space.
That's how he was using this shit. He was talking about any and everybody. Like, damn.
In regards to Steve Nash, he said, quote, I don't really see us having a head coach. KD could be a head coach. I could be a head coach some days. And KD even added on, like, yeah, Jock Vaughn could be a head coach and could do it one day. It's a collaborative effort.
Like, you niggas is disrespectful. Off top.
Hey, oh, bro. These are stars. These are your stars.
Like,
but only one of them gonna get fired. So if things go south, only one of them getting fired. But we all the head coach.
Yeah.
I said Kyrie.
He'll be the first one out.
How they gonna fire Kyrie?
They're definitely ready to coach first.
Yeah, no, Steve Nash is on the chopping block if things go south.
Yeah, it's definitely Nash. Nash walking into a hard environment for his very first head coaching gig. But we'll see how that turns out.
They'll hire some legendary first-time head coaching point guards, won't they?
Because they're legendary point guards.
They get Kid his shot.
Kid was decent, though.
Yeah, who else you got, Tim?
That's it.
I'm just talking about Kid and Nash. Two legendary point guards. Fuck you, man.
You said like it was a trend and shit.
I'm trying to figure out what he's giggling for.
Derek Fisher.
Right, I thought you were talking about like Fisher and Carr, Steve Kerr and shit.
Tyronn Lue.
Mark Jackson.
I was specifically talking about the Nets.
He did say legendary, so he has a point.
Yeah.
He got a
point.
You were talking specifically about the Nets. I thought you meant like just point. Okay. Point. Sustained and shit.
Anywho,
take the win, motherfucker. Damn.
I am taking the
ready
win,
to argue,
and I'll take my
like
spoon with it. Like, okay.
Point sustained.
Yeah.
Just still bad. Still bad as well. No, fuck that. No.
And the comment that people took as shade towards LeBron James, he said, quote, this is the first time in my career I can look down and be like, that mother effer can make that shot too. He didn't edit himself, of course. And he'll probably do it a lot easier. It's not so much deferring because in past situations where I didn't take the last shot, I felt guilty. I want this game-winning shot, but also you want to trust your teammates. Not that I didn't trust my teammates, but I felt like I was the best option. End quote. Were people right to assume that was shade to LeBron? Like, I went crazy to have an instant reaction and be like, dang, like, you.
Oh, no, that was warranted.
Okay.
That was warranted because all his teammates, you felt that this is the first time. Yes, you talking about LeBron. Ain't no subtle, ain't no none of that. Can't nobody read behind y'all pumping up to more than what it is. The media just no. You said this is the first time in your entire career, which includes LeBron James, that you had somebody that you could look to for that last shot for the first time. That means LeBron James and every subsequent teammate that you had all fall in that category. So yes, LeBron is included. Yes, you were talking about LeBron too. Yes, you knew that was going to happen. You wanted to take that back. No, brother, you can't. You cannot. You know why? Because you said the shit. And everybody got on tape. We saw you.
Right. You can't blame the media or somebody twisting your words. It's literally your words.
He tried to say that too.
I know.
I don't know how, but he definitely got that video off saying that we were mistaking what he was saying. And I'm like,
the only plausible deniability you have is that you literally did not say his name. Other than that, like that. But some people think that like if I don't say a name, like you can't say I'm talking about that person. Like no, like if you say everybody that preceded Kevin Durant, it falls into this category. Like shit, that's who you're talking about. Like
not one time.
You aren't specifically talking about LeBron, but you're including him. You lumping him in together with Kevin Love and Karis LeVert and
you got
Jason Tatum.
I'm like, damn,
Jaylen Brown, Deion Waiters, like everybody.
Nobody.
Whoever he played with at Duke, Quinn Cook.
Nobody.
You catch a stray.
His high school teammates.
Right.
They probably knew that already, though. His high school teammates knew.
Hell, his Team USA teammates.
Right. Kobe was on that team, wasn't he?
All right, see.
Wait a God.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No, wait a goddamn minute.
He said this is the first time ever. Ever.
So,
He did?
yeah.
I mean, hey. Okay.
What are you supposed to think?
I mean, we all on the same page, babe.
I know what ever mean. You know what ever mean?
It's the same guy that the Earth is flat.
What you say?
I said it's the same guy that said the Earth is flat. So what do
you're right.
What do you expect from this guy?
He didn't catch that much smoke for talking about his coach.
He said some other dumb shit and top of it.
It was dumber. It was the level of dumbness.
Like,
you know,
the level of dumbness.
And you know,
all I gotta say is good luck, Steve Nash.
Steve Nash is gonna come in grinning, just trying to get shit done. He's gonna come in and be the nice guy and shit.
I mean, he gonna have some edge to get them to listen. That nice guy stuff ain't gonna work. He gonna get ran right on over like a little. Never mind. There was an article that was written by Robert Hayes of The Athletic. Now, it was really interesting to me, and he looked to answer the question of which quarterback has the best arm of the past 30 years. That's it. Best arm last 30 years. And when he says best arm, he doesn't mean necessarily strongest arm. Mm-hmm. Best arm, like all around package.
That's 30 years?
That last 30 years. So back to 1999. So quarterbacks drafted 1990 and later.
Cool.
So, for example, Elway's not going to be on this list because although he was playing in the 90s,
he was drafted in the
80s.
So, Montana.
Correct. So 1990 and going forward. Now, he only gives you the top 3. And I just want to know, who do you think is on the top 3 best arms ever? I'll give you a collective 5 guesses.
Wait, so who do we think he said, or who will be on our list?
Who do you think he put on his list? So, like, pretty much, who do you think the best 3 arms are? In retrospect,
Aaron and Patty for sure.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
You said and Pat Mahomes?
Mm-hmm.
And Favre.
Yeah.
You already got it. That's the top 3.
That's the shit. I mean, people will argue Peyton, but
he was more for his brain. Like, it wasn't his arm talent.
Yeah.
Like, it's like who can make all the throws. I would assume is
like every throw.
He had Favre at 3. He had Favre at 3, Rodgers at 2, and Mahomes at 1.
I flip-flop Aaron and Mahomes. But sure.
I think that Mahomes has a stronger arm, and that's what probably gives him the edge.
Aaron got a missile too.
He does, but like Mahomes' arm is stronger by most accounts.
I don't know. Prime Rodgers was throwing that shit off his back foot too, 60 yards down the damn field on the rope.
I might have to go watch the tape.
Like, y'all be forgetting young Aaron was a monster.
That's
the
why I like
he was making falling down 40 yards up the field. What the fuck?
That's why I like watching Mahomes play, because it reminds me of watching young Aaron Rodgers.
Like that's all he is. He's reminiscent of prime Aaron. Like has arm talent.
That boy can throw.
I don't disagree with that top 3. Like Tim said, I might switch the order. When I saw that Mahomes was listed 1, I wasn't upset. I was just kind of like, I think that's arguable, but I was like, I feel like that's the right 3. Some honorable mentions.
Sorry, but just real quick, I feel like Mahomes is kind of like a combination of Rodgers and Favre. Like he has like the gunslinger mentality. Like he's much more willing to throw any throw than Rodgers is. Like Rodgers is like, I'm not throwing the interception, so
that's a fact.
Like I'm not throwing that. Whereas I feel like Mahomes is like, fuck it, I have the confidence in my arm that I'm getting it there. Mm-hmm. And most times he does.
Pinpoint. Fuck.
As Packer fans, we have been blessed.
Yeah.
To go, like, honestly, like, to think that my lifetime, the quarterbacks I know that I saw with my eyes, Ken got up and left, are Brett Favre.
Like, who you got, Rex Grossman? Jim Miller?
Sexy Rexy?
Now, I will say, Jay Cutler is listed as one of his honorable mentions.
Jay does have a good arm.
Hey, he had a arm, though. He
was like, he was Brett Favre, and Brett Favre gave even less of a fuck.
Yes.
He gave no fuck.
Yeah. Because Jay gonna throw
negative
it.
Fucks. Yeah.
He gonna throw it in, though.
He's slang.
Like he'll throw it because he's just like, I just want to get off the field. So either they're gonna catch a touchdown or an interception. Either way,
this the last play.
I get to sit
down. Right.
No matter what, this is the last play of this possession.
He also had Jeff George on the list. And he mentioned, like, although he's a journeyman quarterback, like, what an arm. Yeah. Because if it was the case for the strongest arm, then Yeah, but
Yeah.
overall, he also
Yeah,
mentioned
Jamarcus on
Dante.
there?
No, he mentioned Dante Culpepper.
Yeah, I was just going to say Culpepper at him. Yeah.
He just wasn't super accurate down the field.
Shit, Byron
Yeah.
Leftwich. He had a fucking arm.
Byron was streaky.
Yeah,
He had an arm.
Byron was streaky as well.
He didn't know what you was gonna get from Byron every week.
Yeah, he facts. This is right.
That's why David Gerard was such a breath of fresh air after he took over.
Oh my God.
For them. For them.
I'm glad you added that on there. We also have Mike Vick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He
just wasn't accurate for shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that motherfucker throwing
And-
99 miles an hour.
And more recently, he also had Matthew Stafford.
Okay.
And I sat there and I thought about it, and I was like, that's fair.
Like,
You
he
got
can throw that
Campbell.
motherfucker.
Like-
He definitely could throw
He
it.
got a home.
Yeah. And also, he has Josh Allen. That was his last honorable mention.
I don't think I've ever seen a single Josh Allen throw. So
Listen,
No, I've
listen.
seen him this season, that motherfucker's been.
He can throw though.
He's always had an arm, but
But
it's
he's
like,
more known for his running.
I was gonna say all the
No.
highlights I've seen of Josh Allen is him like either running over people or running past them.
yeah, he just has to get more consistent. But this year, he's been putting it together a
You got
little
a
bit
number one
better.
receiver now. You've been throwing it to Cole Beasley.
That's his, wait, who is his number one receiver? Oh,
Devin
Diggs.
Diggs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's his first time with a true number one.
So, yeah, that was fun. I thought that was an interesting article, so I just wanted to bring that one up. Before we get into the NBA Finals and NBA Finals, MLB playoffs, I just want to point out the fact that Isaiah Thomas had hip surgery, and he is finally healthy. So, COVID actually was a blessing for him to be able to have the time to rehab his body the way he didn't think he would ever get the time to.
I mean, to be fair, he won on the team. I don't think. Really.
Is there any team
He played for
you would
Washington
like
last
to?
year.
They cut him at the trade deadline.
Yeah, he played about 40 games with him, but
He
he
played
didn't
43,
play,
traded him to the Lakers, I think.
and he ended up getting
Yeah,
waived.
and they got cut.
eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any teams you'd like to see him on get another shot? Like,
I mean, if he's healthy, I'd take a shot just because for some bench punch. Like it'd be a non-guaranteed contract, so it's like if it don't work out, it don't work out.
I was gonna
but-
say, listen, this is gonna be a weird off season, and the Bucks need as much help as they can get in certain areas. And off the bench, I think IT could provide something that they could use. A shot
creation,
creator.
shot maker, you're like
Like,
spot up shooter,
just get some buckets and be able to knock down this shot when I pass it to you, please, sir.
and they have enough defensive talent where they can kind of cover for his
Exactly.
liabilities.
If there's any team that could cover for Isaiah,
Like
Thomas,
Giannis can guard two people at once, so they good.
yeah, you good, man. I say Bucks take a shot. But were there any other teams that y'all thought of, you could think of that you'd like to see him on?
I don't think any other teams. Fuck them.
Alrighty then. NBA Finals. As we record, Game 4 is about to begin. What we know about
What'd you say?
the Lakers are up as we record 2-1 in this series. AD looked good the first 2 games, but the Miami Heat was injured. Jimmy Butler carried the team on his back. Game 3 with a 40-point triple dub. And now in Game 4, Bam is back.
He is.
Ken's like, you don't care? You don't care?
Jimmy got his shit off in Game 3.
Yeah, I give you that. Jimmy was balling.
He did. I thought people were prisoners of the moment. Like it was one of the greatest games I've ever seen. But like people were like, for an undermanned team, like that's the greatest performance I've ever seen. I'm like, I just saw LeBron take on the 73 win Warriors, like or the year before that. So 67 win Warriors team, like without
Honestly,
Kyrie and Kevin Love. So like, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Like, yes, Jimmy was cold. I'm not taking anything away from him, but like people forget about like recent events really quickly.
honestly, D Wade's Game 3 back in
Dallas.
06, I think was more impressive to me than not again, this is comparing greatness with greatness. Like these are great performances, but I didn't think it was an instant best. It was just an emotional, gutted out performance from Jimmy.
Right. It was amazing.
Hell of a game.
LeBron was talking trash after the first quarter, told Jimmy, y'all gonna be in trouble, according to Jimmy Butler. You're in trouble, is what he said, apparently, at the end of the first quarter. I guess LeBron felt confident in the fact that they played terrible in that first quarter of Game 3, but that they were still in it. So they gonna pull it together once they figure it out. But nah, Jimmy just kept his foot on the gas. Tyler Hero knocked down the shot when he had to. Youngest player to ever start an NBA Finals, I believe.
Yep.
Like,
well, he been hooping in his bubble, bro.
at the end of the game, Jimmy had to look at LeBron and say, "You're in trouble. Are you in trouble, Ken? Are you?"
No, we're not in trouble at all. Like I said, I respect Miami. I respect Miami from jumping. I said Miami could definitely win 2 games, but they're not going to win the series. Absolutely not. I said Lakers in 6 at the beginning. Mind you, the Lakers have won every series in the bubble, every playoff series in this bubble 4-1.
Now, if the Lakers lose Game 4, now people listening to this already know the outcome. So either they're laughing or they're like, what's happening right now. And the series gets tied up at 2-2. Do you agree that we should have like a virtual watch party?
Yes, I agree.
Will you be nervous in Game 5 if it's all tied up at 2?
I won't be nervous. I'm confident. I'm always gonna be confident. If it goes 7 games, I'm confident we're gonna come out this series. We're not losing against Miami in the finals.
Oh, for sure.
We're not.
I think Miami gonna win tonight.
So,
you said what?
I think Miami's going to win tonight.
Oh, okay.
And then it will be 2-2, and we'll be having this watch party.
Y'all gonna be disappointed waiting for that in a watch party.
We don't see.
Hey,
I'm
voting for content, so let's go, man.
Can Jimmy do it again? Let's see how healthy Bam is. But yeah, after watching the first 3 games in this series, are you still comfortable in the pick that you made initially?
Yes.
I think. Ooh.
I had Lakers.
I had Lakers. Tim's the only one who had Miami.
6.
Yeah.
So his confidence is interesting to me. Why are
So
you
you
so
think they
confident?
sweeping out?
Yeah, you think they sweeping out?
Stop it. Fuck out of here.
So, I don't think the Lakers got it, bro. I'm just going to throw this out there.
What's your reason?
I don't think the Lakers going to – I think Miami woke up in Game 3. I think the Lakers' overconfidence allowed Miami and Jimmy to wake up that beast that everybody has seen throughout this playoffs on the Eastern Conference side. And I think Miami's going to wake up, and Bam being back is going to bolster their defense as well. It's going to put him on AD. I think that you're going to see the Miami squad that's been running through the Eastern Conference playoffs. And I think that I think LA is going to have a real big problem with them, but we'll see tonight. And
Bam's
I think
actually
that's the
holding LeBron, by the way, at least initially. They still have Jay on AD. Jay's been doing a pretty decent job.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say, I found it concerning that I don't know if AD disappeared or if they just didn't work to get him involved enough in the fourth. But he did, but I mean, like, he played the entire fourth and he just didn't do anything. And by that point, like, he wasn't really in foul trouble anymore. Like, I think he had 4 fouls. So he had a little bit of leeway to play. Like, maybe he was just off his game because of the foul trouble earlier in the game and he never really got going.
That's something you start a lot.
Hey, Jay Butler just swatted Dwight Howard. I'm going to just let that dangle in the air. That sentence, that's...
Dangling ball.
I still think the LA is going to win this series as well.
Yeah, I mean, they have a 1-game head start, but
now if Miami proved me wrong, I wouldn't be upset.
Wouldn't be mad about it.
I wouldn't be mad about it. It means
if Miami was healthy.
I mean, my boy Jimmy gets a ring. Jay gets a ring. It's a win for Marquette. It's a win for Milwaukee. Tyler Hero gets a ring. I'm going to be mad at
Milwaukee.
They have other chances.
I'm not taking that. They beat Milwaukee.
Fuck that. Ring.
Regardless.
Nigga swimming.
MLB
in there.
Playoffs.
Lying underwater.
The Brewers did what I thought they would do, and that was get swept by the Dodgers.
I mean, it was 2 games.
Back at the
Regardless, that's what I saw happening. Did not see the Brewers.
They gave him a fight first game.
Game 2.
No, the first game.
Well,
That's the first one. And then they tricked it off, and then they just lost game 2. But
say loudly.
Yeah.
But this season don't count anyway, so I don't care. I mean, they played like 23 games. I don't know.
They played 60.
Yeah, they played a third of a season.
Oh yeah, they did have some get canceled.
Yeah.
No, but they made them up in doubleheaders. I don't know how
up.
many the Brewers finished with. They made them all up?
I believe the Brewers finished with all of them. Hold on. I can tell you right now.
Okay.
They finished 29 and 31, so 60 games.
Yeah, so they did get them all in.
Mm-hmm. They made sure them games got in.
The Twins lost again.
Yeah, it was rough. But I got the currently Yankees and the Rays are playing right now, and Rays up 3-1 on the Yankees, but the Yankees leading 1-0 in the ALDS. Atlanta Braves beat the Marlins for game 1 of the NLDS, so Atlanta's up 1-0. Houston is up. Oh shit, Houston won. So Houston eliminated the Athletics, Houston is up 2-0 in that series, and then the Padres play tonight at 8:38 against the Dodgers for game 1.
A lot of baseball going on while the NBA Finals is going on, and so they ain't getting my views.
No.
But there's a rumor that WWE is looking to move WrestleMania 37 to the new SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, or from the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood to Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, the original location for WrestleMania 36 before the pandemic took place.
Finn's gonna get what he wants.
I have 2 points about WWE. One, I guarantee you they're gonna have fans for WrestleMania. I don't know if they've announced anything about that, but like I know Vince McMahon, like he ain't missing out on that money. Like
twice.
If football stadiums get to have fans like for football games, he's gonna have fans for WrestleMania.
Well, was NXT fans? Was it me and Sam was trying to figure out, were they outside fans or were they actual wrestlers?
That's what me and the mayor were wondering too. We were watching it, like I can't tell if all of these people are.
I saw like a tweet, but I didn't actually click on it. That said that they were sending out invitations for actual fans. Yeah, so maybe it's people that they've had, like, because like NXT crowds are pretty much the same people every week since they tape it in the same place. So like they probably have good relationships with their fans for that event. So they might be like, oh, you'll be the like.
I mean, they've been in the Performance Center. And they just, I don't know. I couldn't tell. Like it was like an old couple, and I was sitting like, they can't be wrestlers. Like I don't know who they are, but Vince is trying to get his ducats any way he can.
Second point is, sorry, go ahead.
I see something said, a few notes I've been told by, I'm on WrestleTalk.com, but it says a few notes I've been told from individuals in attendance at NXT TakeOver, only around 30 external fans, friends, and family were allowed in. Everyone was tested. Tests took 25 to 30 minutes to give a result. Each pod had hand sanitizer and bottled water, and standing was mandatory. So they did have outside, but they said they were like family.
With the mixed in. Okay, that makes sense.
Second point is if WWE plays this right, Roman Reigns can be their biggest star.
That's a fact.
Since The Rock. Like bigger than Cena. I don't know who else they've had in that time. But yeah, like this, like current Roman Reigns is a monster in waiting. Like not like a monster hero, but just like a monster star. Like he looks like a fucking movie star.
Yes,
now, like
star.
I told y'all last week.
Like the way he's carrying himself, like the acting is good. Like he has if they play it correctly and they actually have confidence in it, like he's gonna be a face again. I'm sure in no time. But like let this shit breathe. Like
all of that makes him finer. Like it all works together to make an overall fine pack. Like,
and I mean they're on Fox now, so like you have like a national like broadcast audience. You can cross promote with NFL. Like they can really do some shit if they have confidence in it and they stick with it. Like don't make the shit corny. Let him be what he is.
We've been screaming for Roman to be healed for years.
Yeah,
years. Everybody has. Like that's been
a big
requirement.
And it's not just him being healed. Like it's the total pack. Like everything that he's doing right now is working.
Yeah.
The fact that he doesn't wear a vest anymore.
Yeah.
The back.
Like, I'm sure he's got new music coming. I would imagine at some point he's probably got new ring gear. Like
he does have new ring gear.
Yeah. So, like, just be confident in it and ride that motherfucker to the wheels fall off. But yeah, shout out to Roman. because that dude deserves it. Like, he been killing it in the ring. Like, people haven't given him the due because, like, they're so stuck on, like, not liking him from when he first came out. But
he has put in a lot of work. He's definitely better than what he used to be. He used to be he wasn't able to cut a promo when he first premiered. Like, I used to make fun of him all the time. I'm like, all he do is growl and yell. Like, that's all you got out of him. Now he cutting legit promos and he out talking Paul Heyman. I'm like, bro, let Paul Heyman talk, please. That's what he did.
Hey, he's learning. He had some of that in him. So if you are an old school NXT fan, you'll remember this. So when they first introduced Roman Reigns, his character was like this arrogant suit wearing dude.
Pretty boy.
Yeah, and it was a really funny get. Like, it worked, and then they changed him into like the silent hitman type with the shield, and that's kind of been his persona ever since. And I was always like, why did they change? Like, I get it, but like, I thought he had something there, and the character that he is playing now with this persona reminds me a little bit more of that type of Roman. Like, I saw that he had it in him the whole time, but it just wasn't meshing together. So it's really nice to be able to see how it's grown, and that they're probably setting up this match with The Rock, and I look forward to watching that when it happens.
Yeah, that will be the ultimate, like,
payoff,
star making moment. Like, seriously.
That's the torch.
And that's why I'm like, Vince getting his money, because if that's what they're building to,
you gotta have people.
There's gonna be fans. Like, it might not be a full capacity, but like, as many people as they can get in that stadium, they're going to. And that's probably why they're moving it from California, because they're not allowing shit to Florida.
In an open space, stadium arena. So
he'll probably have plexiglass all looking through that motherfucker to get the fans. Whatever it takes.
Man, it might be a different world in March.
True.
We can only.
Hopefully, it's a new president in March. That'll be the best.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta go vote. But real quick, before we get into the top 5 this week, unless we have any blow the whistles. Any blow the whistles? No. Okay.
Just on the people blowing up my phone to vote. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Did Tim ever cut his promo exactly?
He did not.
That's gonna be our blow the whistle. So before we get into there,
okay,
just want to throw your attention to the fact that the College Athletes Image Rights Bill was introduced to the U.S. House of Representatives, and that is a bipartisan bill that will give college athletes the right to make money off of their name, image, and likeness.
Woo!
So,
sorry, LeBron just struck hero.
Oh yeah, he did. So yeah, that bill offers no restrictions to endorsements, so they can make their money. So like, even if a school is sponsored by Nike, but a star player could still be signed to Adidas, like, it wouldn't be in conflict with what the school has going on. So we'll see. College basketball is going to be returning soon. November 25th is when teams are going to be heading down to Orlando, and they're going to be holding those opening season events. Champions Classic, NIT Tip-Off, Orlando Invitational, Jimmy V Classic, everything that come on at the beginning. So they're going to do that down in Orlando. So there is going to be some college basketball this year, which I'm sure will make sport fans happy. Me personally, I still think it's weird that unpaid players are going to be subjected to this, but that argument won't get me anywhere tonight. So we're just going to move into the Tech Top 5 for the week.
Wait, we're doing top 5 before blow the whistle?
Oh, my fault. You're right. We do have a blow the whistle.
And actually, I just thought of one. It's real brief, but
Wait. Let's get the drop in clean. Blow the whistle. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Eric.
my blow the whistle is on LSU, Louisiana State University. They've pretty much dropped all or most of their COVID restrictions. So they're gonna start allowing alcohol sales, and I think that I don't know if they're completely doing away with their testing to get into the stadium, or if they're just like expediting the process so they can get more people in more quickly. It's just like, it set a bad precedent, like you saying about like college basketball, like having unpaid labor subjected to this type of stuff, just so like these schools that already make a ton of money can make even more money. It's just disgusting. So fuck them.
Our other blow the whistle. Tim, would you like to set the stage, or should I? I don't know. How do you want to do this exactly? Because I can give them some backstory real quick, so I can keep up your blow the whistle. Give them some backstory. Okay.
Yeah, give them some backstory.
Listeners, fans, fam, listen in, would you? You might recall a few episodes ago, we had the whole Eric and tennis shoes versus Tim and flip-flops foot race.
Mm-hmm.
Video was posted. Everything was love. Great reactions. Tim was a guest on the podcast Nerd World Order, NWO podcast. On said podcast, Tim challenged Jake to a race. And it was only good. I'm like, yeah, man, let's do this. Like, you know, Jake's like, I'm pretty fast. And Tim's like, I'm faster. And
he said he wanted to defend Eric's honor for losing the flip-flop race.
You gotta hold it down, fam.
Exactly.
why are you trying to hold down Eric's honor?
Right, I didn't ask him.
Hey, I said whatever helps you sleep at night.
Hey, now y'all being goofy over there at it.
You gotta hold it down. You gotta hold it down for the team, Tim.
I ain't taking no L this way. So I appreciate the love and the attention and the praise. And y'all cut a whole ass promo. Caught me off guard. My Saturday was going to flip upside down on that promo. I said, oh, shit.
They posted it on Twitter.
Y'all hit the Twitter.
Instagram.
All three. On and Facebook. Made sure I seen it. Made sure I got the message. I got the point. I got the message. Okay. Well, I
Surprised they ain't hire a skywriter fly past your house.
Hey, listen. They may have. I may have missed that motherfucker. But what I will say is, I appreciate it. Like, y'all keep giving me this fuel, add it to that fire, and when I dust his ass,
Facts.
be there to pick your boy up.
Exactly. He definitely getting
pick your boy up because this win, like I said, is gonna be
definitely getting dusty.
Matter of fact, y'all cut a whole promo when Jake ain't even speak.
Where they
he Brock Lesnar.
Right, y'all Heymans.
Mike and Doug did all the talking. That ain't y'all race.
And that nigga ain't even racing. He the first one. I thought he was racing at first. I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like, what the fuck? This nigga ain't even over the He didn't let this nigga off once.
I mean, y'all can come on down. For sure.
I want to be there when that race takes place, by the way.
October 17th is what I told him. Apparently, October 17th.
Oh, you got a whole date?
Yes. So is that next week Saturday?
Make sure y'all bring your mask.
Next week Saturday, of course.
Bring your mask.
So you gonna take the belt if you win? Did he? Is it a title fight?
Take his belt.
He don't want to put that up.
Take his belt. Hold on. Tell him to put the belt up.
I believe it was said in the promo like he was willing to put the belt up. So
if you want to put the belt up, I'm willing to take that motherfucker. If you're gonna throw it up, then might as well. You know what I'm saying?
I finna say we got belts too. I ain't putting the motherfucker up though. Y'all crazy.
You want to make a title fight? It is what it is.
Hey, you and Ken gotta walk in with y'all tag team titles.
Hey, for sure. Make sure you bring your partner.
Yeah, we all in. I'm there, motherfucker. I'm there.
Yeah, we can act real ignorant. My money's on Tim. My money's on Tim. Because we want the smoke.
For sure.
We
all the smoke. Red cups included. We got red cups too. Y'all had red cups in y'all promo. We got red cups too.
There ain't nothing new.
There ain't nothing over here.
Baka twins and shit.
Exactly. What you mean? We've been doing this. Talking about red cups. We've been doing this.
We ain't new to this. We true to this.
Exactly.
And if you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you. Suck it. We whispering.
Right.
There may be children listening.
Right. I didn't want to scream. You know?
Right. Kids around the babies.
Yeah, someone thinking of the children.
And they can go get up like. And do the quick ones.
Get like pocket shit. Like, what's wrong with you?
Hey, after Tim dusts him, that's what he gonna do. He gonna turn around.
Just walk.
All right, that's blow the whistle for the week. Let's get into the top 5 and close the show out. Y'all are stupid. Last week's Tech Top 5 was top hip hop karaoke. It was a tie between myself and Eric. So co-champs for the karaoke this past week.
Congratulations.
there was a request in our live that I did not see in real time that said, can y'all please do something where y'all record yourselves actually doing the top songs on your respective lists?
Oh,
Interesting.
shit. Okay.
I think they got a karaoke app, don't they?
I don't know if they're going to have How You Ride on the karaoke app for me, but we can figure something out. But yeah, that's just an idea, just thrown out in the atmosphere.
Okay.
This week's Tech Top 5 is going to be the top 5 Denzel Washington movies. So, quality of the movie.
First.
Oh, of course you can, sir. We're going reverse order. Is that fine with everybody else? Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on ahead, sir. What you got at number 5?
At number 5, I have Flight.
Okay.
You said what?
No, I was just thinking about like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. that got me on my list by itself.
Immediately.
It could have been like first 10 minutes, roll credits. Top 5.
Get it.
Shit.
I was late.
4, Remember the Titans.
Okay.
Number 3, Fences.
Man, Fences was good.
He acted his butt off in Fences.
No, both of them
So
did.
did Viola, shit.
Yeah. Viola did too. Number 2, Malcolm X.
Okay.
And number 1, Training Day.
Is there?
I have a strong top 5.
Okay, I hear you. Okay, I like it.
See, my list, I don't think movie aficionados will appreciate my list, but one of my top 5 Denzel movies is not necessarily one of his most popular. So, my list, number 5, said movie, The Hurricane. I think that The Hurricane is super dope, where he plays the boxer in jail. If you haven't seen The Hurricane recently, like, just go and watch it. It's just amazing. It's an amazing movie. Number 4, I got Man on Fire, because Creasy Bear, like, that's, I mean, come on. Number 3, I have Training Day, because it's iconic. Number 2, I have Malcolm X. Just a strong performance. Number 1 might not be super popular, but this is the Denzel movie Washington. Denzel Washington.
Denzel movie Washington.
Right. That I watched the most, and that is American Gangster. Number 1.
Okay. Going through his filmography, I realized I hadn't seen a lot of his top movies. So Man on Fire, whatever it's called, not gonna be on here because I ain't seen it. Fences, not gonna be on here because I ain't seen it.
Well, everyone that's on our list that you haven't watched, you should watch them.
Indeed.
I mean, it's a Denzel Washington movie. I'm assuming like, it's good.
Fences is long though, just so you know.
Yeah.
It's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
It looked like it was good and well acted, but also dry from the trailer. So it's like
it's some drama in there, but it's not a fast-paced movie. It is very dialogue driven.
Yeah.
And
that's one of the movies you got. It sounds like one of those movies you got to be in the mood.
It hits certain. Like once you start watching it and get into it, it hits certain things mentally that keeps you captured into the movie because like you relate to it.
Yeah, I related to that movie too much.
This brings me back to like slave movies and all that stuff. Like I don't want to watch shit that like is gonna connect on that level.
Yeah,
no. I didn't walk in that theater expecting that. I was watching it like, oh,
yeah. Fences is good.
It's a great movie though.
Okay,
but yeah, your list.
Which is funny because like number 5, Glory.
Okay,
it's a good movie.
That's what he had, right? The one.
Yeah, that's the one tier.
I couldn't tell you exactly the whole plot of Glory. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Yeah, I think I had to watch it in school once. Enjoyed it. Well, I didn't enjoy it, but it was a good movie. It was a movie too. Yeah. 4. I'm debating between 4 and 3. 4, I'm gonna go with American Gangster.
Okay.
3 is Flight.
Okay.
Because of the first 10 minutes, that gives it the boost.
Titties.
Yeah. So 3, Flight. 2, Remember the Titans. 1, Training Day.
Okay.
I don't remember Malcolm X. Like I know the story of Malcolm X. I don't remember the movie Malcolm X. So
that man acting.
He acted. He was.
I do like the resurgence due to like the meme. Like that brother's starving. Like that's become a meme now.
You said Training Day was your number 1, right?
Yeah. Yes, it did.
Okay.
All right, Tim.
Number 5. Great Debaters. Love that movie. Actually,
I could definitely see that being a movie that you like a lot.
I was like, damn, this is a good ass movie. But I think it was what 1960s, 1950s,
so,
something like that. 4, American Gangster.
Okay.
Number 3, I got Fences. Number 2, I got Malcolm X. And number 1, I got Training Day. That is my favorite Denzel movie, though.
That movie, he looked so different in that movie that when he actually opened his mouth to speak, I didn't expect his voice to come out. Like, I did not think that was really Denzel Washington. Like, I remember seeing that trailer, like, at the beginning of a different movie that I rented from Blockbuster, and I was like, dang, Training Day look good. Like,
you want to go to jail? You want to go home? Like, bro, come on now. That's all my... You know where I want to go. You know where I want to go.
You trying to set me up?
Asking these questions. Don't do this to me.
He set that man up something
clean.
Man.
I didn't know you like to get wet.
What?
PCP.
You've been smoking PCP this whole time. Like,
nigga,
he was in the seat like, oh no.
Oh shit.
Your first day?
First day on the job while you training.
That's a wild first day of work. Think about everything he saw that one day.
Yeah.
It feels like it was a week. But it was just a day.
Bodies. Damn.
One day.
One day. First day on the job. You still want to work here?
Hell no. Nigga, I'm straight.
Shoot, he the top dog after the way that ended. But yeah, I'm actually going to end up having like a Denzel binge watching after this because I got to see some of these movies again. But it's top 5 this week.
Buddy.
Like, I got it. Yeah, I got to definitely see
sounds like a move right now. Mm-hmm.
Man.
Right, you grab me on stuff like that.
Huh?
Contemplate.
You rub yourself when you contemplate?
Mm-hmm. I rub the mustache. Good luck.
Oh, hold on now. Tim getting all his freaky dicky Tim Kinky Kinzey out here.
And we have a title.
I wonder how many people actually get to the end of the show, like end of the show. So that'd be funny. Some people like, man, this ain't no Kinky Kinzey throughout the show.
You know what? I actually fuck with
there it is. Look at it.
See? Oh, now he got a new persona. Look at him. He's rubbing his mustache thinking about it. That's weird, man. That's really weird. But yeah, that's the show this week. We gonna end it there. If you're watching the video, I'm sorry that you had to see what we just saw. But that's the show this week. We hope y'all enjoy. If you're listening on day 1, we hope that you're, taking care of yourself. I was going to say watch the vice presidential debates, but then I thought about it and was like, presidential debates weren't that hot. I have more faith in the VP. Oh, I always watch the debates.
That's what analysis is going to get dropped.
Yeah.
That's when we're going to find some shit out for real. The other two motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to talk about that debate. Anyways, that's the show this week. Hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all want to follow me on social media, you can catch me.
Wait a minute.
On Twitter, Instagram, and PSN at Camille Monet, CAMILLEMONAE, because
your mom is fancy.
Amen, amen. Thank you, brother.
At Bugs Burner on Twitter.
That's all you get.
Yeah, never
mind. Everyday_gentleman on Instagram, KHarris216 on Twitter and Snapchat.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. I gave y'all like 15 buys last week, so use one of them hoes. I'm out.
Go Lakers. Lake show all day. Go Lakers. We out here.
We'll see you on the watch party, bro.
Go Lakers. We're not going to have one. Sorry to disappoint.
All right. Talk to y'all later. Have a good week, everybody.